BeatMaker the squad, what's good? Happy Friday! Yo, cannot understand how excited I am that it's Friday. It's free app Fridays. Today's app is Kymatica Oscillator. And I'm gonna show you how to use it to create, we'll start with a sub bass. And perhaps we'll continue to explore this app. First thing I want to tell you is download it as soon as possible, because when I opened it today, it basically told me that the app needs to be updated and that it won't work with future versions of iPads and stuff like that. So download it as soon as you can. Also, let me tell you too, go to our Facebook page, which is just facebook.com/BeatMaker is the squad. Go there, like the page, because there's going to be content on there that won't be on Instagram, because I can put links on there. All right, so when I find dope videos on YouTube and stuff, there's other things that have to do with BeatMaker or just like mobile beat making and stuff like that, I'm gonna put it on that Facebook page. I can't do that on Instagram. I can put pictures, but like the only link I can put is the link in my description in Instagram. So go into the link in the description of this video, find the Facebook page. Number 2, you can find a way that you can win BeatMaker 3 for free down in that link down there. Also, you'll find the Instagram page, which is just at BeatMaker is the squad if you're on Instagram. Anyway, let's get started. All right, first thing we're gonna do is open up an audio app and open up Kymatica Oscillator. I'm just gonna turn it down for right now, but just understand it will not do that by itself. Okay, so here you can see I just toggled the on switch. And as you can see, you have 2 oscillators with control over pitch, amplitude, and low pass. You're also given a noise generator. And as you can see, each oscillator allows you to play both all 4 waves: sine, triangle, saw, and square wave. Okay, so let's just take a look at it without any noise coming through. This is just a still photo. So what I want to do here is I want to sample a sine wave at the pitch of A4. Now you'll see they don't give you the actual pitches here, but they give you hertz and frequencies. So what I've done is I've looked up a frequency to note chart. So basically, when you're looking at these frequencies, you understand what notes they correlate to. So this is a little bit confusing right now. So what I've done is I've just blocked out the rest, and you can see that the frequency of 440 is equal to A4. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go into BeatMaker with this playing, and I'm just simply gonna just record a couple seconds of it. I'm gonna go back into Oscillator and turn it off. I'm coming back into BeatMaker now, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just double click on this. Now you'll notice that one side is louder than the other. I'm not sure why this happens in Oscillator, but for some reason it does. But you can just kind of fix this in the panning inside of either the mixer or inside of the sampler. But let's get back to this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the same thing we did with the whistle sample here. We're gonna find a single cycle, okay? So we're just gonna keep going until we find one single cycle. We're just gonna narrow it down to 1. You can see various cycles here. We're just gonna narrow it down to 1. So I'm gonna zoom in, and as you can see, I'm on the left side, I'm over a little bit. So I'm just gonna bring that in to where it looks like the last cycle ends. So when I bring it in, I just brought it in just a teensy bit on the left side just then, and you heard the pitch change a little bit. Now bring it back, and now bring it back again. So you want to make sure that you get it where the cycle starts and exactly where it ends. So I'm just going to save the sample now, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a keyboard. And in this one, I'm actually going to load up a piano sound. And I'm using this in order to make sure that my single cycle sample is in tune. Okay, so settings, mapping, quick load, Navigate to the folder, and I'm just going to drag sign A440 to, I should have dragged it to A4, but I put it on A3. It doesn't really make a difference. I'm just going to populate the keyboard with the samples, and what you'll notice the first time I play it, that everything is going to click. So what we have to do, we have to hit hold and loop. Already, we're in business. So now let's change to legato, turn up some glide time so we can get a nice little sub going. All right. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, I recorded some MIDI. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that MIDI on both the piano track and the sub track. And I'm sorry that they're off beat, but it's kind of hard to record on beat when the computers can record on the screen. There's a lag. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go into that piano MIDI lane, and I'm gonna bring these notes up 1 octave, or 12 notes. They still sound in tune. The reason why I'm doing this is because sometimes notes that are lower sound in tune, but then when you bring them up an octave, they're out of tune. So I'm gonna double that one that's up an octave, and I'm gonna bring it down to the bass. So those two there are in tune, and we have us a brand new sub bass. Now let's just save it, and we're good to go. As usual, hope this tutorial was beneficial to you. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Follow BeatMaker the Squad on Instagram, and also go to Facebook and like the BeatMaker the Squad page for more content. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you next week. Peace.